Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned for a special mother-daughter conversation, and in the meantime, click the subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, and share. So, Chana Cake, do you remember what age you were when you found out that your mother got pregnant with you at the age of 14?
Probably 14. I
When
don't
you were
know.
over 14?
I don't remember. That I don't
Alright,
remember.
you don't have to tell me the exact age, but what were your thoughts about me or the situation at the time?
I just thought it probably was unfortunate. I don't think I sat down to say, oh my gosh, because honestly I've never seen anybody else. It happened to anybody else. Or it's been something. So it's just like, okay, it's a one-off thing and it happened to be you. Yeah.
Okay, you ever think say, mother bad?
No, it's after I get older and we're having the conversation, I'm like, but wait. You know, after you're really old, I have to think about it.
Okay. Alright, what were your, I asked you already, what were your thoughts about me at that time? Did you tell any of your friends? If yes, what was their response and how did you feel about their response?
I told my friends, like, when you came to school, like in high school days, I remember, you came to school, parent consultation or something, and you say, is your mother that she looks so young, and is your sister, and like, yes, my mother, she just had me as a teenager. That, yeah, and it's
You just
just
felt
like,
about it. That sounds like you're kind of proud.
no, I wasn't proud, it's just, you can't change it.
Oh,
Kind of
gotcha,
situation.
It's the first time I'm asking her these questions. Okay? So, did you ever thought about what would you do if you got pregnant at a young age like your mother?
Me? You say you would have did wrong, right? Me? Would have did wrong, right?
Yes, me say it, but you would
said
do it.
me would have do it.
Oh my god.
Me would have do it.
Rodrigo where?
I don't know. Anywhere else, I leave the belly somewhere. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. What about me annoyed you while growing up?
What annoyed me
Yeah.
about you?
My habit, something that I do that annoy you.
We never see you. You ever gone some
Okay.
party, something. It took a while to realize you're my mother.
Okay.
I always
You thought it was your auntie or your mother?
No, my grandmother.
Okay.
Yes.
So you never tell me that.
We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, ask no.
Alright. What did you love most about me as a child?
Said it young. Said we could relate. You know, the summer
I always say with both of us in the same era.
Some of the songs I knew, you knew. The styles I knew, you knew. So it was just friends growing up.
Okay. Alright. Did you learn anything from me, from my life as a child? No. Did you learn anything from me as a child or even as an adult in your teenage years or young adulthood? So did you learn anything when you were a child, when you were a teen, when you were a young adult?
So we must learn something.
Like what?
I
You
don't.
want to know from me or from my life?
Alright, so I think I took some of the creativity. I like making stuff. I like seeing stuff come about with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I learned that throughout all stages of life. The child, the
Okay.
teenager, the adult.
Alright. If you could change anything about the life you grew up in with a young mother, what would that be?
I wouldn't change anything because, as I said, I wasn't sure until probably late primary school, grade 5, grade 6, that you were my mother, but it didn't really take anything away from my life because I had other persons there as mother figure, and you were there playing a role. It's just that I didn't identify you as mother. So wouldn't say no.
Shame on you, Marlo.
No.
Shame on you. Alright, what about your life as a child that you wouldn't change for anything?
Growing up where I grew up, friends next door, mango tree next door, the big yard. Definitely wouldn't change that. Not a screen baby. I'm happy I'm not a screen baby.
Yeah, you could not afford to be a screen baby. Alright, so you do not call me mommy, right?
Right.
Unless you want something or you're begging me to do something. Talk to us about that. Why do you call me Annie? And how did you feel about that?
I called you Annie because you told me to call you Annie.
What did you know why I was telling you to call you Annie?
No, because I
Alright.
didn't know that you were my mother. So
So when you found out that I am your mother, but I told you to call me Annie, how did you feel about that?
but at that point you explained why you did. So I
Oh.
was like, oh. So
And you understood why
I
you did.
understood why you would have done something like that.
What,
So
what
it
did I
wasn't-
say though?
You did shame for being a little girl with a little body with a child. You that shame too. Honestly.
Oh God. What is your favorite memory of my childhood? Like stories that will tell you what is your memory. What is your best memory?
That story of your top shoes that couldn't die. Her shoes
England.
couldn't die. And she was
England
coming.
platform.
I don't know if she was, I don't remember if she was teased one day at school and she just decided, said, this is going to be the end of this shoe, and she just take the shoes and start beat it
The bridge.
on the
Bridge
bridge
column.
column for it to die. So that was,
And I blistered my hand and the shoes refused to die, so I just threw it away.
why never just do that in the first place?
Because my parents have to beat me. I'm for beat
Oh,
go
so
to
you
the
had to
shoes.
show the proof.
Yes.
Say mash up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So me just say somebody hide it. Alright. We are about to finish, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last question is going to ask you about what you want to say to anybody who grew up with a young mother. But
Now when I look at me,
is there anything else you want to say just generally about having a teen mother or a young mother as you grow up later on in years?
okay, well, for me, a teen mother was just a teen mother. As I said, I wasn't old enough to put any strong thought about it in my childhood growing up to say, Lord God, what I got myself into, I didn't get myself into it. Right? So it wasn't something that I put myself on. So I would say in general, life happens and just roll with it. You can't change it, you really can't change it. So it never make no sense to sit down and stress over it or nothing. So yeah.
So you never fret like it ever happened to you to her?
No, I wasn't fretting because as you said, you weren't able to talk to your mother about conversations like that, and I could talk to you about conversations like that. And by that time, education got advanced, I'm pretty sure, because we learned stuff about that in high school, and going to an all-girls school, you know, it was high priority not to shame the school. So no, I wasn't worried about that.
Okay. Alright. The final question is, now that you're an adult, you're married, you have your own children,
Mm-hmm.
2 of the 5 that I would like.
2 of the only 2.
What would you want to say to anyone who grew up with a mother who got pregnant as a teen, or a parent who made any mistake as a young person? What do you say to people about how they can deal with this, cope with it, look at it?
It will go back to life happens.
Talk to the people.
Okay, life happens, people, right? So you really can't change it. You just have to roll with what is happening now. Keep on your knees, keep praying, and time tell the story, you know. And if you want to change, have your goals, definitely have your goals and work towards it. This lady has how much teen certifications and everything from paper right now. But she dropped out of high school and then picked up back at another school, right? So it all boils down to you deciding and being intentional that even though this happened, this can happen when I make a choice and work on it.
Think about that. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me.